Hello, Gemini. Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Empress B Healing Energy. My name is Brittany. All right, so we're going to get into your reading tonight. I hope you are ready to hear a quick word. If it resonates, please leave me a like or a comment to let me know. All right. If you have not yet subscribed and you like the vibe, just hit that button. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. No, I'm just playing. But okay, guys, we're going to get into this. Mirror, I'm recording, honey. It's my son. He's playing the game. If y'all hear that in the background, by the way, a lot, that's just my son playing his game, baby. He loves his PS5, loves it so very much. He just got some more money on it and got a brand new game. So he is, he's indulging right now, and I'm letting him. It's winter break, you know what I mean? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your guidance and your protection over my life, over my son's life, over my home, over, my security. Thank you so much for everything. Allow me to please be giving clear messages to relay to any viewers that I may have. And thank you so much, you guys, for the support. Thank you so much. But yes, back to Spirit. Thank you. And anything that is not of the divine energy, I ask the door be shut on it immediately. All right. And prayers and protection for all of my viewers and supporters out there. All right, guys, let's see what Spirit has for you today, Gemini. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got going on. That's too many. That's way too many. It was like 6. We're not doing that, honey. Spirit, can I get one at a time? One at a time. I want clear messages only, please, if you don't mind. Overload. All right. 6, 7, Lord. That's the number on the card, and I'm so tired of hearing that 6, 7 stuff from my son. Overload. Okay, so you could be overworking yourself. All right. Too much work, not enough play. Okay, Spirit is saying it's time to relax. Yeah, because you're working to the point that you're stressing your body out. All right, and it's manifesting itself in illness. So you could have been suffering from a cold or just anything, any type of illness. It even could be just spiritual illness, just a manifestation of the stress and the pressures that you're feeling right now. You could be 35. 35 could be significant. I'm 35. I don't know why I needed to say that, but hell, I mean, why not? So yeah, Spirit is definitely calling for you to please take a break and relax yourself. Honor your body and its needs. I feel like you're ignoring your body and what it needs right now. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that. It's definitely a need to bring back balance, okay, in that area. So a little self-care, self-love, nice warm bubble bath, nice spa day, a weekend off, turning that damn phone off, not answering emails. Okay, can you do that for one day? I'm not sure if your job allows that. But please, 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 please. Yeah, schedule. Okay, you need a better schedule, Spirit is saying. All right, and you will be A-okay. All right, so it's definitely time to just get you a nice morning routine going, a nice night routine, and really schedule out everything so you don't feel so hectic and all over the place. Time management is very important here. All right, so Spirit is saying you're not managing your time well, and then you wake up tired because you want some alone time, but that's time that you need to sleep because you did other things and you get thrown off and distracted. So let go of some of the distractions. Keep yourself on a stricter schedule during the day, and that way you can have more time to yourself at night and still get a decent night's rest. All right, let's see what else we have for Gemini. Daydream. Okay, I feel like you do. I feel like you are working so hard because you have dreams, right? But they may not manifest. They may not be manifesting for you right now just because you don't have that balance of self-care and self-love. And that's what's needed. That's what's needed right now, for sure. Okay. Fury. Yeah, you could be flying off the handle a lot, or just your emotions are unstable. So you could be a little irritable. With collaboration right behind that, you could need to ask people for help, and that's okay. You know, I feel like it's a lot on your plate. You could be a single parent. You know, it's just a lot that you have going on, and it's okay to ask for help. You could be hyper independent, and that could be a trauma response. All right. I suffered from that. I probably still do have a little bit of that in me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you do. You have a lot of commitments here, and they're binding you up. They are just the weight of it all. I feel like you need to give it to God. I know that sounds basic and cliche, right? But I mean, it's a true thing. If you start praying and talking to spirit more, then you'll have the answers to what exactly you need to do. Running yourself into the ground, working yourself to death is not ever going to be the answer. Okay, you're not here to just be a slave to the system, all right? You're not. Let's get a few more for Gemini. Let's get a few more for Gemini. Saving, yeah, okay. So you could be saving for something, which is why you're working so hard. But I feel like you're getting nowhere fast with this, all right? And I don't know, you need a better savings plan. Something is just off about the budgeting here, okay? Indulgence that I'm seeing, 47 could be significant, 34. You could be splurging a bit. You know what I mean? Not managing your money that wisely right now. And so it's making it difficult to save everything that you need to save. You know what I mean? Blowing off steam somewhat because you're working so hard. But in the end, it's burning up the funds that you've accumulated. So there could be a need to save here. In a more financially smart way, or this is what you're doing. You know, this is why you're working so hard, which is what I'm leaning more towards. That's what I'm feeling. Is that you're saving for something here. I keep seeing this hesitation. I wonder what that's about. You got dreams, man. It's something that you're trying to do. You could be trying to start up a small business here. Okay, you're trying to do it all on your own. Okay, and you already have so many other things on your plate you could be dealing with. Yeah, you really need help. Okay, with juggling some of these responsibilities. And that way you feel like you're not overdoing it and over slaving. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could even be having nightmares just because you're not getting enough rest. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a heaviness, like a stress here. I'm normally more bubbly when I get up here. And I'm still in a good mood because I have great days every day for the most part. You know, some days are better than others, trust me. But I know that this is not my energy. So there's definitely a need to just unplug, get back to basics. You know what I mean? Let all the stress and the pressure go. I mean, your responsibilities are still going to be there. They're still going to be there when you wake up. It's okay to woosah. It's okay to give yourself the mental break that you really, really need. Okay? I know that you're trying to see your dreams come to life, but you need to do more giving back and pouring back into your spirit, okay? Because that's the problem a lot of times. A lot of people look at it like, I need to work. And if I work myself to death, I'm going to get the money that I'm looking for. I'm going to get the money. Money is energy, you know what I mean? So you really got to remember that when you pour back into yourself and you stay true to you and you balance out spirituality, your practicality, and you balance out, reality and your responsibilities with still taking the time to, just pamper yourself sometimes. You're showing spirit that you love yourself. You know what I mean? And it's very important to show spirit that you do have that love for yourself, that you're not going to ignore your body's needs and, you know, the need for rest and the need for, you know, just to just heal your inner child. You know what I mean? We get so caught up in adulting that, you know, we just feel so burnt out. But I really do feel like I'm talking to a very alpha type of energy that is missing that balance. You know what I mean? You seem to have it all together, but inside you feel just burnout. You know what I mean? Because, you know, this is how you appear to people. You know what I mean? You got it all together. You're very stable. You seem to be okay to everybody, the outside world, social media, whatever. But this is how you feel when you go home at night. You know, so it's very much so a need to focus on what your soul needs and you know, just cater to your heart's desires a little bit more. You know, get back to the simple things. Yeah, compromise. All right. Go frolic. Go frolic in some flowers. You know. What did I just say? Yeah, people got you like this. Like a puppet on a string, baby. And you're being pulled this way, pulled that way. And you really don't feel like you have control right now. It's time to get back to basics. Go watch one of your favorite childhood movies. Pop you some damn popcorn. Sit up with a bag of candy. Squirt some damn whipped cream in your mouth and just goddamn just have a good night. Go out with some friends. If you don't even have friends that you're close with right now, just get on social media and talk to people and connect. You know, there's a need for you to pour back into yourself right now. Very much so. Yeah. What's this commitment here, Spirit? What's this commitment? This is my Kipper deck, if anybody was interested. What's this commitment, Spirit? What's this commitment for Gemini? Commitment for Gemini? Main female. Okay, so I could be talking to a divine masculine here that's trying to juggle maybe being in a relationship with a female. Or you want a female. There is somebody that you admire. You find her to be very much so a main character. She stands out to you. All right. But your commitments are keeping you from being able to explore options with this female right now, or even open up and saying anything to this woman. Okay. And I say that because you could be born on the 2nd or the 16th of the month, by the way, or you could be born in February. Okay. But you're thinking about this woman here. And with this right here, this distant horizons, I'm feeling as though you feel like it's so far-fetched. The idea of having a romantic relationship, you're neglecting that part of you, that romantic side of you that really wants to be expressive right now. You know what I mean? I feel like you've like thrown yourself into work mode here. But you're thinking about this woman a lot, but I feel like you might be feeling like you're running out of time. Because you've got goals that you're trying to hit. But Spirit wants you to kind of take a pause on this and understand that your heart's desires is important. You know, I don't know if maybe, you know, you grew up in a really strict environment where, you know, all of that other stuff didn't matter. You know, you get up and you work and you afford a life for yourself and you know, paycheck, money, job, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Whereas like the other stuff really, you know, parents told you that really was like, whatever, that's secondary, that doesn't really matter, it's not important. That is very important. Love is the highest frequency humankind can feel. It's the highest frequency created, that there literally is. And you need that to thrive as a human being. We need and we crave human connection and love. So don't neglect that part of you that needs that. Okay, because this is why whatever you're trying to manifest is taking so long, or it feels like it's just painstakingly long to get there. You know? Coffin. You could also be dealing with grief as well. Somebody could have died recently, passed away. My apologies. I'm saying my apologies, Lord. My condolences, if that is the case. So, yeah, it's like you're thinking about somebody, but you're just not giving that any real action right now because you feel like you're too caught up doing other things right now. You know? What's this saving about, Spirit? For Gemini, what's this saving about? Privileged lady. Okay. You could be trying to get your money up. I feel like you're doing it because you want to be able to impress somebody. If not that, there is another female here that they could be a little materialistic. Okay. There's another female in your energy. Okay. And I feel like they're demanding something from you. Okay, in like a court settlement here, this could be like, I don't know, it could be like some type of child support or marriage or something like that. But with privileged lady and courthouse, there's somebody here that's trying to get money out of you. So I feel like you are trying to recover maybe some lost funds from this here. Yeah, despair. Okay, you could be 32. 32 could be significant. The 11th or the 12th could be significant as well. The 17th could be significant. The 4th or the 31st of the month could be as well. December 23rd could have been, something could have happened on that date with this privileged lady. What else, Spirit? What's going on with this privileged lady here in this courthouse? For Gemini. Marriage and bad health. Yeah, so this was definitely some type of divorce here that's taking place. And I feel like this right here with bad health, this is stressing you out. Okay? I feel like you're trying to get this out the way because there is something that you want to do as far as like another romantic situation where you do have feelings for somebody else, but you feel like you can't pursue them because you don't want to bring this main female into this drama, which that's very noble of you to you know, be that considerate. That is a very considerate thing to do. A lot of people just kind of go for what they want and they don't consider the other person's feelings, but there is obvious that there is some type of respect that you have for this woman, mature woman. There could be like a mother-daughter kind of dynamic here that is really trying to run you through the mud. And I feel like it could be like a retaliation type of vibe. Yeah, you really want change. You really want to get all of this out your way because there's something else that you really, really want, Gemini. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot for a few minutes and then we're going to close out with this. But just to get a little bit more information. I've got King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you have feelings for somebody else. And I feel like you think about this person quite a bit. I feel like you find them to be very, very attractive as well. Okay, and what flipped over for me was the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups, which could be a card of reconciliation and celebration here. All right, so things could start going in your favor with this main female here, this woman that you could want. And that's always good. You know what I mean? So right now, it's a bit of turmoil. It's a bit of a stressful situation going through this. You know what I mean? Especially with these people around you right now. But you're going to get through it. You're definitely going to get through it. Because Spirit is showing me the Wheel of Fortune here. You're going to be able to come together with this person. Yeah, this could be somebody that you had like a family with, you know what I mean? Y'all could have had a kid or two or three or whatever. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What's this main female? What's this main female for Gemini? The Hermit. All right. You could feel like this person here is deeply introspective. You could really respect the fact that this person seems to have done healing work on themselves. Okay, you could be watching this person and seeing that they are somebody that is very profound and they really think themselves through their issues and they are emotionally mature. Okay. I feel like you're definitely trying to figure this person out and do some investigating, but I feel like so far you have been doing that. Okay, and you like what you see. Yeah, the High Priestess. Like I said, this person I feel like could be very spiritual. Okay, the letters B and J could be significant as well. That's something I rarely point out on this card, so they could be. But I definitely do feel like you find this person to be, you know, just very in tune with themselves, okay? And emotionally just stable. And I feel like this person really, they are intriguing to you. Okay, Ace of Swords, yeah. We got the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Wands here. I feel like this situation back here with this person and this person's, you know, with this ex-wife or husband or whatever, because you can flip the roles, all right? But I feel like that kind of had you complacent, and because you weren't really like into this person anymore, you kind of just, you know, had casual relationships here and there, and that wasn't something that you wanted. You realize that that's not really what you want here. Okay. So let's see. Let's get some more for the main female. Actually, let's get some more for marriage and bad health. Spirit, what's this marriage and bad health? Oh, they fell out my hand crazy. Yeah, I feel like this person here is just full of vengeance, okay? They're trying to come for you, all right? And they're being very, very, just deceitful, and they're going behind your back doing nasty shit to you, you know, just trying to really fuck with you. In the midst of this, you're trying to heal. And you're trying to renew yourself and change some things around for the better. Okay, I feel like not only are you trying to recover financially, I feel like you're also trying to recover spiritually here. All right, but there's just a lot of chaos around you, and it's surrounding this divorce settlement or just trying to break away from this person here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, confirmation to me. But Spirit is saying there is going to be a positive change here that's going to push whatever you are wanting to do forward here with this new female. All right. In the midst of this, you're trying to heal, and Spirit is seeing your effort. You know what I mean? What's this main female here in thoughts, Spirit? Main female in thoughts. Main female in thoughts, Spirit, for Gemini. Oh, yeah, judgment and strength. Yeah, I feel like this one is somebody that you could really see yourself being with for the long run. And I do really feel like you are pushing yourself to make changes for this woman here. That's beautiful. I mean, that is really cool. You have a lot of love and respect for this person, man. I feel like you've known of them for a while here as well. Okay. Leo could be significant here. That's beautiful. I feel like with this loneliness and this Four of Cups, man, you're going to push through this, though. All these challenges, you're going to get through this. Spirit is saying, this is confirmation that don't get discouraged, don't give up. Because whoever you're thinking about, you're going to most likely get this person, okay? That's what it's looking like. But you are just so... It's like so mundane, just the blah, 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 just working. It's getting boring. You know what I mean? And you're missing that excitement and that playfulness. And I feel like it's right around the corner as soon as you get this out your way. All right. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're working, man. And it's coming. It's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close out here. We're at 25 minutes. Thank you so much, guys. For anybody that's watched all the way through, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the views, the support, the subs, all of it. All right. Until next time, Gemini.